Today we're playing a game called Slain for PC. All I know about it is that it's somewhat inspired by Castlevania, specifically Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
You got your regular sword slash to take out the enemies, but you got the you got this.
Right.
Right? Like if you're saying your game's inspired by Symphony of the Night and you have this, that's
Right.
a little more than inspired.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you're doing a Metroid style game and your guy turns into a morph ball. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, this is the morph ball of Symphony of the Night right here.
The question is, when does the game go from inspired by to a ripoff? And we'll see in this. Oh, you know what I love about this? You got it. Yeah, that.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
When you shoot the fucking ghosts.
Yeah.
That's like Raiders of the Lost Ark when the ghosts come out of the thing and they go through the fucking dude's chest.
So I would say that this game has a pretty rockin' soundtrack with like the metal.
That's the standout thing. Well, the graphics are pretty standout too, but the soundtrack is fucking cool. Speaking of cool, can you go back? Speaking of cool graphics, look at that in the background.
Whoa.
That looks fucking awesome.
I love it.
Somebody put a lot of time into just doing that design in the background, you know? That looks really awesome.
I want to mention, I love great pixel art.
I do too.
And, you know, this game you may be saying, oh, it's, you know, pixelated. Look at, like, when you hit the enemies, like, all the little things that pop off of them and stuff.
Oh, the bones coming out.
The bones and, like, just in general when you hit things in this game. It looks great.
I mean, you were asking me, you know, why do I like Stardew Valley? It had a lot to do with how the game looks visually, with that sort of pixelized. It's a nice game to look at. I think that's what got me the most about that game. First of all, with this though, the music sounds fucking awesome, but the graphics in this are very appealing to look at.
Dude, there better be. Oh, I got a chest.
Da-na-na-na. What is it?
Effective against.
Jump up. There
effective against witches.
Oh, he's got the flame sword.
Yeah.
Instead of the flame whip.
You know, I hate to say this because I complain about it in games.
Right.
But if there's moves that I don't know, I would love for there to be a tutorial or a manual or something. Like,
is there not if you hit start or something?
No, the only options
really?
are sound. Oh shit.
This looks cool.
Yeah, he's tough.
You know who it is? It's the fucking Lord of the Rings trees, whatever they're called. It is Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Every time I kill him, I die. I need to save a little tiny bit.
Oh, you died again?
No, I kill him and then I just die.
You need to, wait. Next, if you die again, you need to try not jumping and getting that, because that you might be able to fight the guy and then go back and get that power up halfway through the battle.
Yeah, I was at half health and I died just by hitting him for the last time.
Boom.
It's really,
try it this time. Don't get the thing immediately.
No, but the thing, I have no mana.
Oh, you have no mana.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't that also refill your health though?
It does.
So fight him a little bit and then get it. It's just an idea.
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Shit.
Alright, go get it. Go get it.
Yeah.
Alright, use your fucking...
I just need to save some of the bullets so that my last hit is... Oh, shit.
Yeah, you pretty much used it all.
I wonder if you
can just hit him. Just hit him. Boom! Get out. Now get away from him. He's gonna, like, explode or something.
Oh, I need to hit him again?
Decapitate his ass. Oh!
There you go.
That was sweet.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I like that.
Look at that. Look at that fucking blood coming
Boom.
out. Oh, did you see the fucking body in the tree?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Look at this place.
If this isn't the Castlevania clock tower, I don't know what is.
My pets need to feed.
The control is very stiff. Because when I've been fighting this guy up here, I've been wanting to... see this heart right here? I'm fighting that guy and I want to run over here and grab the heart, but I'm not able to because the control is so stiff when I'm trying to run back. It won't let me when I'm in the middle of a fight. Like right now it works fine, but if I'm fighting somebody, forget it. Like it won't.
Because basically what they did is this is a game that has 2D style gameplay mechanics, but it has 3D style, like when you get hit, which is really bad.
Right. Like that, right there. It just happened right there.
Yeah, see how you get stopped for a second?
Right. Alright. This fucking...
That was good.
Alright.
You're good.
This thing's fucking me up. All right. Ugh.
Well, the rocking continues. I think they spent all the control money on the band.
That's a great review.
Yeah, that's my one sentence review of the game.
Yeah, it'd be nice, a fucking checkpoint.
Could we get a checkpoint? Could we please buy a fucking...
Actually, it's right there.
Oh, there it is.
Thank
Right
fucking
on
God.
time.
Oh my God. Right as I said that. Whoa!
There's a dragon at the end of the hallway. But they only take one ranged hit with the magic.
Boom! This game is if Beavis and Butthead made a video game.
They're like, you know what would be cool?
You know it'd be cool if there's lots of dragons and fire and blood? Fire! 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 Fire!
To the Wolf Woods.
Oh.
Oh. Oh! Look.
Oh, that's good.
Like, they could put a wall there or something. They could have put anything. It could just be, it stopped scrolling, like here. Not even.
So, right there, that makes the argument that nobody could ever say that this is a perfect game. As if there's not other things. But that right there is a definite fucking flaw.
This is the problem.
That's a fucking flaw.
We're into the Highlands, and it's a game that looks amazing. Nobody's gonna discount this game for not looking wonderful, because it really does. But it's a game that has a lot of flaws, right? The one thing that really gets me about this game is that when I hit enemies in a game, I want there to be this like tactile contact. I want a hit to register.
The hit detection for me is always very important. Like, this game doesn't really have that very good. Like, when you hit something, it's kind of like shitty.
Yeah.
Where certain games are like, when you hit it, it feels good when you hit it.
Like, if you shoot a thing in Mega Man, it makes like that metal sound.
There you go.
That's what you want when you're in these games. Similarly, it's got this weird mechanic where when you get hit, you're just frozen.
That's the worst part about the game.
It's the worst part.
You get stuck. That is the game-breaking flaw of this game. You're fighting an enemy, he's hitting you, whatever, and then you stop for a second. It's not long. It's like a split second, but it's long enough that it fucks you up, and you can't like attack. I feel like other games, there's that like couple second, like when you get hit, they give you that few seconds where you can kind of get away. What's that called?
You get like a grace period.
You get that little. There's none of that grace period. You're just like frozen. Which I guess is like in real life, if somebody like stabbed you or something, that
you're gonna be like,
that would be realistic, I guess. But this isn't supposed to be. There's blood falling from the sky. It's not realistic. It's not that bad though. The game is still playable even with that flaw.
Right. And
the game has a lot of things going for it. The music's really cool. The atmosphere's cool. The style's cool. The graphics are cool. It's just the main thing that makes a video game great. And the most important, the first thing you need is good gameplay. And it's the controls are a little bit broken, but on top of that, the other big problem I have with the game is it's a hybrid of a lot of older games.
Right.
Clearly, and that's what it's going for, but it doesn't really bring much new.
No, I definitely want to interject and say, it is exactly a hybrid of a bunch of games, but I don't think it really understands why those games were good. Yeah, Castlevania Symphony of the Night had a backslide, but that's not what made that game good. The original Castlevania had a gothic setting, which was great, but that's not necessarily what made that game good. What made that game good is that every enemy, every staircase, every platform, every power-up was placed in a strategic place based on the needs of the gameplay. The checkpoint is here, the checkpoint is here. In this game, you got 2 checkpoints close together, you got 1 that's far away. In this game, you have enemies just randomly placed wherever.
It's almost like they designed this without playing it enough.
I think so, right? I feel like this power-up, this flaming sword, it may as well be a flaming pile of shit because it doesn't do anything different from this sword.
Yeah, it's like the same fucking thing.
It's the same fucking sword.
Also, we're this far into it. We're about an hour or something into the game here, I guess.
And that's what we have.
Well, that's what we have, but also like there's nothing. It's the same game that we were playing an hour ago. It's like the same game. Now I wanted something like new to start happening, and maybe something new does start happening in a little bit. But I'm at the point where I'm like, well, they needed to bring it in sooner because I'm tired of it now. It's become redundant.
Yeah. In the beginning of the game, there's a switch and the Switch is very well thought out, and it creates this like platformy, like you got to kill the enemies at the top, and you got to get through that. You played that, and immediately you even said it triggered in your head. You said, "Oh, that's kind of cool that we're doing this." And then after that, every switch in the game was pointless, right? And I see that a lot in games where they got these great set pieces in the beginning or the end, but then you have this huge game where shit's just thrown wherever, and that's the definition of the problem with this game. Shit is thrown wherever. You get a great music track, get great graphics, you got great individual little set pieces, and then you got a bunch of problems. This game needed 2 months more.
Right.
Bring somebody in, fix a few things. This could have been legendary. This could have been Odalus the Dark Call.
Right. It's not.
It's not at all.
Nope. This is not a terrible game by any means. It's got a lot of positive things going for it, but it's got a lot of negative things going for it. Should you play this game? Maybe you like it better than I did, or that we did. It's not terrible. I would say it's maybe a 5 out of 10. Maybe a 5 out of 10. If you want to play something similar to this, that's a lot better. There's a game called Odalus the Dark Call. Yeah, play Odalus the Dark Call. Watch Beavis and the Butthead. Play Castlevania. Yeah. Or of course, go back to the classics. If you haven't played Castlevania, play that. Go back and play that.